Sonic and Tails sneak into the Mushroom Kingdom, but they end up getting stopped by Mario and Luigi, kicking off a full-on Super Smash Bros. Style showdown in this Sonic 4 by Mario Galaxy movie story. The two were running at full speed through the kingdom, blowing past Toads like something was chasing them non-stop. And for days now, wanted posters with Sonic's face had been all over the place, after reports came in about a blue hedgehog and a two-tailed fox trashing Toad houses. At this point, Mario had them under tighter watch than the nosiest neighbors on the block. The moment he spots them on the cameras, he orders the Toad guards to move in. Without wasting any time, they surround Sonic and Tails, backing them up against a wall, while Mario, watching from the control room, gives the final order to capture them. Instantly, the Toads throw out a bunch of nets and successfully trap both of them with no way out. Mario was happier than ever, like he had just gotten his favorite reward. Within seconds, traveling through the pipes, he shows up at the Mushroom Kingdom prison to confront Sonic and Tails, rubbing in their faces how much of criminals they are. Sonic, clearly annoyed, fires back and says that if Mario actually knew why they were there, he wouldn't be locking them up, he'd be helping them instead. But Mario, standing outside the cell, just laughs it off and says there's no way he's believing that. Then Tails steps in, calm and serious, explaining that everything they're saying is true. A villain named Taboo has been kidnapping fighters from different universes and planets, turning them into figurines that he later controls like puppets in battle. He goes on to explain that the villages they destroyed were actually hiding those statues, which had been sent there to seal both Mario and Luigi. Hearing all this, Mario pauses and gulps, because deep down he realizes he's already seen those strange figures around the kingdom. And at that point, it's getting harder and harder for him to doubt what they're saying. Now, with a more serious tone, Mario asks what they should do next. Sonic answers right away that the best option is to join forces. After that, Sonic and Tails are released, and the blue hedgehog tells Mario they need to test his abilities in order to come up with a solid strategy against their enemies. Without wasting time, he challenges him directly. "Mario, let's fight." The scene shifts to a training field in the Mushroom Kingdom, where the two begin to spar. Sonic chooses not to use his speed, since he just wants to measure Mario's skills in hand-to-hand combat. But in a brief moment where Mario lets his guard down, Sonic takes advantage and lands a powerful kick to his face, sending him flying through the air with multiple spins. Right after that, Sonic grabs a golden ring he uses as a power boost, pushing himself to the max. With this upgrade, he charges at Mario again, attacking with incredible speed and strength, and lands a clean hook that makes Mario's nose start bleeding right away.
Hey you! Don't forget subscribe!
Please subscribe to our channel!
Subscribe now!
Tails steps in, pointing out that Sonic's power is way too high to properly measure Mario's abilities, so he asks him to hold back a bit. Sonic agrees and suggests that Mario and Luigi fight each other like brothers, so he can better observe their skills and adjust his level accordingly. The two brothers then face off to begin the match. Luigi, being kind-hearted, can't bring himself to attack Mario and mostly focuses on defending. But Mario knows that if they don't take this seriously, Luigi will end up getting beaten just like he did against Sonic. So Mario keeps up the pressure, attacking non-stop, while Luigi tries to grab his arms to stop him. However, in a brief moment where his guard drops, Mario sees his chance, he jumps up and lands a strong kick straight to Luigi's chest, knocking the air right out of him. Mario helps Luigi back to his feet, and at that moment Sonic says that, to balance things out, he'll need to lower his power by about 75% so he can match their level better. Hearing that, Mario pushes back, asking if Sonic really thinks that little of him. Sonic confidently replies that they're about to find out, and immediately challenges him again. The two jump back into the fight, this time at a much more even pace, like a real training session. Meanwhile, the scene cuts to another planet, where Pikachu is running away from Mewtwo and is just about to lose. Right at that critical moment, Samus shows up with an epic entrance, saving Pikachu at the last second. Without wasting any time, she takes him aboard her ship and explains that they're not the only ones dealing with this situation. Across the galaxy and even the multiverse, different teams of fighters are starting to form, and one of those teams is the one led by Mario and Sonic. Mario was already proving he had what it takes. Grabbing a set of chains, he threw a hook punch so powerful that he sent Sonic flying off the planet, smashing him straight into the moon of the Mushroom Kingdom. Slightly dazed, Sonic shakes his head and admits that lowering his power to 70% was still too much, so he adjusts it again, this time down to 45%. Right after that, he opens a portal using one of his rings and takes both of them to another planet, where a Smash Bros. Tournament was taking place, the same deadly tournament controlled by Taboo, where fighters are meant to lose their lives. Sonic's goal was to make Mario's training as realistic as possible. Once they arrive, they get ready to fight inside an arena that looks just like Corrin Tower. Without hesitation, Sonic charges at Mario and fires off a Chaos Energy Blast. But Mario quickly spots a Pokeball on the ground and uses it to block the attack. Now both of them had access to classic Smash Bros. Items, making the fight even more intense. Sonic throws a barrage of punches and kicks at Mario, but Mario manages to block every single hit using the Pokeball. Without wasting a second, Mario hurls it back, striking Sonic head-on. Even so, the Hedgehog quickly recovers, flipping through the air and landing on his feet, ready to keep fighting. The two jump right back into it, trading heavy blows like unstoppable forces clashing non-stop. Suddenly, the setting shifts into a simulation of New York City. Sonic attacks with full power, smashing Mario straight into a building window and crashing through it with the impact. From that hit, a new item drops onto the ground, the Superstar. Mario doesn't hesitate for even a moment and grabs it, activating his invincible form. But Sonic isn't about to fall behind. Pulling out the Master Emerald, he transforms into Super Sonic. Now both at full power, they charge straight at each other, and the collision creates a massive explosion that shakes not just the planet, but far beyond it. Back in the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser and his son Jr. feel the shockwave and are completely shaken. At the same time, all across the universe, future allies sense that overwhelming burst of energy and instantly know exactly where to go. After the massive clash, both Sonic and Mario lose their transformations, but Sonic's attack had clearly been stronger. Mario is left lying on the ground, injured, while Sonic walks toward him, ready to finish it by crushing his head. Right at that moment, Luigi jumps into the fight, grabbing Sonic's leg and hitting him with a powerful wrestling-style move, throwing him backward with a clean suplex. Luigi quickly helps Mario back onto his feet, making it clear that the fight is now a 2-on-1. Still, Sonic, acting like the leader, decides to keep focusing on Mario because of his higher potential and charges at him again at full speed. That's when he also starts to notice Luigi's strength because the younger brother steps in without hesitation to protect Mario, facing Sonic head-on and landing a solid punch straight to his face. Seeing this, Sonic realizes Luigi could also be a valuable ally for Smash, so he decides to test his endurance. Without holding back, he fires back with the same punch, hitting Luigi just as hard and leaving him completely dazed. Mario gets worried when he sees the heavy hit Luigi just took. Luigi was already struggling, so you can imagine how hard Sonic hit him. But that moment of distraction costs Mario big time. Sonic takes advantage immediately, rushing straight at him at full speed and landing a powerful kick to his neck from the ground, dropping him instantly. Now the fight is no longer a 2-on-1 because Tails jumps in and goes all out against Luigi. But Luigi reacts in time, firing back with a kick so strong it sends Tails flying out of control. Right after that, Luigi rushes over to Mario, helps him back up once again, and with determination tells him they're going to pass this test together for their family and for the entire kingdom. Seeing Tails hurt, Sonic gets furious and decides to unleash his full power. But Mario and Luigi stand side by side, ready to fight together and tap into their full potential thanks to all the power-ups stored in their DNA. Perfectly in sync, they launch forward and land a double punch on Sonic that, with just one hit, knocks him down. A moment later, Sonic gets back up, wipes the blood off his face, and with a smile tells them they're ready. Then, breaking the tension a bit, he throws in an unexpected comment. Right after that, he uses his rings to teleport back to the Mushroom Kingdom, where he tells Mario he's heading back to Earth to get ready before the journey. He also tells Mario and Luigi to prepare themselves, since he'll be back for them soon. Meanwhile, Sonic begins getting ready on Earth, and the brothers prepare at their homes near the castle. Just then, Mario hears a knock at his door, and when he opens it, he finds a mysterious letter. And he's not the only one across different parts of the universe. Other warriors have received the exact same message. Samus, along with Pikachu aboard her ship, Link in the Kokiri Forest, Fox flying through space, and many others also received this letter. It's an official invitation to join a team meant to save the universe from Taboo and his partner, Master Hand. Mario was about to become part of the Super Smash Bros. While he's reading the message, Luigi suddenly bursts into his house and tells him that Peach just sent urgent news. Bowser and Bowser Jr. have been freed and escaped in a ship alongside a giant white hand. Connecting this with the letter he just read, Mario immediately understands how serious the situation is. At that exact moment, a loud crash is heard outside the house, and both of them rush out to see what happened. To their surprise, it's Samus. She just landed her ship in the Mushroom Kingdom with Pikachu, and they've come straight to pick up Mario and Luigi.